You have felt it, haven't you? That invisible weight pressing down on your shoulders, that inexplicable resistance you keep encountering every time you try to take a step forward, that strange delay in your blessings that should have arrived by now. I, the Lord your Savior, Jesus Christ, am speaking to you now, not through thunder, not through lightning, not through trembling mountains, but through this gentle, sacred whisper that pierces deeper than any sword, straight into your soul. I have seen your nights, your tears, your aching heart wondering, why is everything falling apart when I'm trying so hard to do what is right? I tell you now, my beloved child, there is someone close to you. Yes, someone within your bloodline, someone you have loved, helped, trusted, who is not who they pretend to be. They have wore a mask for too long, and now their hidden curses are beginning to manifest in your life. This is not a mere coincidence. This is not bad luck. This is not your fault. You are under spiritual sabotage, and it is coming from someone you would never suspect. They speak words of love, but harbor thorns beneath their tongue. They smile in your face, yet in the privacy of their thoughts, they plant seeds of envy, discontent, and resistance into the soil of your future. I have warned you before through your dreams. Do you remember the shadowed figure standing beside you in silence while you tried to ascend a staircase that kept collapsing? That was my message. I sent my angel, but you were too burdened to notice the signs. I am telling you now, because the time has come when their curses can no longer remain hidden. Their words have taken root in the spiritual realm, and the winds of consequence have begun to blow. This is why your opportunities dry up the moment you approach them. This is why relationships that seem promising suddenly shatter without cause. This is why you've been feeling so weary, so depleted, so spiritually numb lately. You are not imagining this. You are not losing your mind. This is the direct result of a dark force channeled through someone you love. They may not even be aware that they are being used as a vessel, for the enemy has found an open door through their bitterness, jealousy, and unresolved wounds. But I see it all. I know every heart, every secret intention, every hidden curse spoken when no one is listening. And I will not stay silent while my chosen one suffers. You are anointed. You are called. You are destined for more than this cycle of spiritual warfare disguised as misfortune. I have placed an inheritance within you that threatens the very forces aligned against you. You must rise in discernment now. You must begin to question who has been overly curious about your blessings, who always seems to have a subtle word of doubt when you share your dreams, who changes the subject when you speak about God's promises. I will reveal them to you, but you must not look away this time. I am shaking the foundations so you can no longer ignore what I have been showing you in glimpses. Yes, it will hurt to see them for who they are. Yes, it will confuse your heart because of how deeply you care for them. But this is not about revenge. This is about deliverance. You are standing at the threshold of a divine breakthrough, but the gate cannot open until this spiritual infection is exposed. That's why you're hearing this now. You have two choices. Continue pretending all is well and allow your blessings to be drained slowly, or confront the truth with me beside you and watch as I overturn every curse, every hex, every shadowy word spoken in darkness. My angels are already surrounding your home. Even now, Michael stands with his sword drawn, waiting for your agreement. You're not alone. I need you to anoint your home tonight. I need you to pray out loud and break the power of the curse. I will give you the words. I will show you the name. I will speak in your dreams. But you must be willing to see. This is urgent. This is my final warning before the spiritual tide shifts completely. And if you do not act, the next wave will take what you still have left. Listen to me now, not out of fear, but out of trust. I will restore what they tried to steal. I will reestablish the blessings that have been suspended. I will silence every tongue that has risen against you. But you must open your heart fully and recognize that love should not come with poison hidden beneath it. This message is your lifeline, and you're not hearing it by accident. Prepare yourself for what I will reveal, and stay until the end of this message, because what I tell you next could save your life, both in the spirit and in the flesh. And now that you've opened your spirit to truth, I must take you even deeper, for there are dimensions to this curse that you have not yet seen, layers wrapped in false light, familiar faces, inherited patterns disguised as tradition or family concern, yet all of it designed to delay, diminish, and devour your destiny. My child, I speak not in riddles, but in spirit, and if your ears are open, you will hear what many cannot bear to face. There are generational chains still wrapped around your bloodline, and some of the very hands that pass them down are the same hands that now pretend to pray for your success. This is not to breed hatred in your heart, but to give you revelation. For what you do not see, you cannot heal, and what you do not confront, you will be forced to repeat. Listen closely. There was a time, long before you were born, when a door was opened in your family, a door that should have remained shut. Someone, out of fear, desperation, pride, or bitterness, invited something into the bloodline that was not of me. A whisper here, a ritual there, a curse spoken in anger, a deal made in secrecy. And from that day, a shadow entered the family tree, planting roots that tangled their way into the hearts of those yet to be born. That includes you. You have wondered why your family struggles and patterns, why marriages break, why siblings turn against one another, why success always seems just out of reach, why sickness and misfortune seem to strike those who begin to dream again. This is not coincidence. This is consequence. This is the weight of an unbroken covenant made in darkness. And now you, the one I've chosen, the one with a sensitive heart and spiritual eyes, have been sent into this family not to suffer under the same bondage, but to break it. Yes, you. You are the anointed interruption to the enemy's generational agenda. But that makes you a target. And the enemy, knowing your purpose, has sought to sabotage it from within. So he's taken someone close, someone jealous of your light, someone frustrated by your resilience, someone who never understood how God could choose you and not them. And he's filled their mouth with word curses. He's whispered lies into their sleep. He's turned their love for you into a hidden bitterness. They may not even realize what they are doing. For some curses come not through conscious witchcraft, but through careless words laced with envy. They'll never change. They think they're better than the rest of us. They'll never make it without me. Let's see how long that blessing lasts. These words may seem harmless to the natural ear, but in the spirit realm, they are daggers. And if not intercepted by prayer, they take form and bind your blessings, delay your favor, tangle your path. That's why you must pray differently now. That's why I've been trying to reach you, pressing on your spirit, waking you in the middle of the night, giving you discernment you didn't ask for, dreams you couldn't explain, and a strange resistance in your soul whenever you're near certain people. That's me warning you. That's my spirit stirring inside you, saying, open your eyes. Not everyone with your last name has your best interest in their heart. This message isn't about fear, it's about freedom. Because the moment you recognize the source, the curse begins to break. The moment you call it out in the spirit, you disrupt its power. The moment you stop excusing toxic patterns just because they're family, you allow me to step in with divine separation. I will not let you fall prey to the same snares that trapped those before you. I will not allow this curse to continue if you choose to partner with me. But I need your voice. I need your agreement. I need your authority to rise, because you are not just a victim of this curse. You are the breaker of it. You are the Moses raised to confront Pharaoh in your own lineage. You are the one called to say, this stops with me. Do not mistake your sensitivity for weakness. Do not confuse your love for naivety. You are stronger than you know because I made you that way. That's why the attacks have been so personal, so targeted, so relentless. The enemy knows your name. The curses have been coded against you. But what they didn't account for is your connection to me. What they didn't know is that my hand is on your life, that my fire burns in your bones, and that I have assigned angels to war on your behalf. Even now, Archangel Michael has stationed warriors around your house. Even now, a spiritual battle is unfolding just beyond your eyes, because this message has activated a warfare the enemy hoped you'd never fight. But now that you know, you cannot go back. Now that you see, you cannot unsee. And I, the Lord of hosts, will not leave you to fight alone. I will reveal the name of the one who has cursed you. I will expose the prayers they've prayed against you. I will uncover the jealousy they've cloaked in concern. And when I do, I ask you not to curse them back, but to release them in prayer, because forgiveness will cut the final string binding you to their curse. You are rising, child. You are shifting dimensions. You are crossing into a season where no curse can survive, where no fake friend can follow, where no relative operating in witchcraft can reach. This is the moment I prepared you for, and this message is your sword. Stay with me to the end, because what I reveal next will sever the final root the enemy planted in your bloodline. And once it is cut, your blessings will no longer be delayed. Now, as you stand at the threshold of this revelation, it is crucial to understand the intricate web that these curses weave, for they are not merely words or thoughts, but spiritual contracts activated by emotion, intention, and sometimes dark rituals hidden beneath the guise of love or family loyalty. The enemy is cunning, and he uses what is closest to you, those who share your blood, your history, your memories, as unwitting vessels of bondage. You may have felt the weight of unexplained heaviness in your heart, the subtle chill in moments that should bring warmth, the sudden distance from someone who once embraced you without question. This is not happenstance. It is a spiritual battlefield. The relative who curses your blessings may act out of jealousy, greed, or fear, but often their actions are driven by pain, trauma, and generational curses that bind them to darkness. This is why it is imperative to approach this truth not with hate, but with compassion and fierce spiritual authority, because it is not only your destiny on the line, but theirs as well. They may be crying out silently, trapped in a cycle of despair that has turned their prayers into poison and their hopes into chains. You must understand that curses are like shadows. They only have power when you give them light. Do not allow their words or actions to overshadow your faith, your identity, or the divine promises written on your soul. Instead, rise in the authority I have given you as my child, for I have clothed you in my armor, anointed your spirit with power, and set a hedge of protection around your life that no curse can penetrate if you walk in my truth. The moment you acknowledge this battle, you begin to dismantle the strongholds. Speak aloud the prayers I give you. Declare freedom over your life, your family, and your future. Rebuke every hidden agenda spoken in the shadows. Break every chain forged in secret rooms and whispered fears. Call upon the name above every name, Jesus Christ, to uproot the curse and replace it with blessing. But know this is not a one-time declaration. It is a daily fight, a spiritual warfare that requires vigilance, prayer, and the companionship of those who stand with you in faith. Seek out anointing, fasting, and the counsel of wise spiritual leaders who understand the gravity of what you face. Do not isolate yourself, for the enemy thrives on loneliness and silence. Let your heart be your guide, but be led by my spirit. I am revealing these truths now because the hour of your breakthrough is near, but it demands courage to face what has been hidden for so long. The person cursing you may also be under attack, manipulated by forces they do not understand, and your prayers for their deliverance will hasten your own freedom. You are not powerless. You are not alone. You are the chosen instrument through which healing and restoration will flow, not just for yourself, but for the generations that follow. My hand is upon you even now, moving to sever the roots of bitterness, envy, and deception that have entangled your family tree. Prepare yourself for the unveiling of names, places, and times because the enemy cannot stand the light of truth. This is why I am urging you to stay awake spiritually, to guard your heart fiercely, and to listen closely to the next words I will reveal. Words that will dissolve the final veil of darkness and ignite the full force of my blessing upon your life. You will rise, and those who once sought to curse you will stand astonished at the power of forgiveness, the strength of faith, and the unstoppable love that flows from me through you. Hold fast, beloved, for the greatest victory is yet to come, and you are walking straight into it. Beloved child of mine, as you reach the culmination of this sacred message, hear now the fullness of my heart and the depth of my divine purpose for revealing these truths to you at this precise moment in your journey. For there is a mighty shift occurring in the spiritual realm that will cascade into every aspect of your life and lineage, a shift that will dismantle every curse laid against you, every hidden plot formed in the shadows, and every secret that has kept your blessings locked away. Know that the enemy fears you, not because of who you are today, but because of who you are destined to become, a beacon of my glory, a living testament to redemption and restoration, and the key to breaking chains for many others who suffer in silence under similar attacks. For this is not merely about one relative or one curse, but a cosmic unveiling of my kingdom power moving through your bloodline to bring healing where there was hurt, peace where there was conflict, and light where there was darkness. And this is why it is crucial you do not turn away now, for the fullness of my blessing waits on your obedience, on your willingness to confront the painful realities and choose my truth over the lies that have chained you for so long. The road ahead may feel treacherous, the battle's fierce, but I am with you always, holding you close, strengthening your heart, and filling you with my unshakable peace. A peace that surpasses all understanding and guards your heart and mind through every trial and every accusation hurled your way. For I am the God who sees, the God who judges justly, and the God who redeems completely. And this is why you must prepare your spirit as a warrior in my army, wielding the sword of the Spirit, which is my word, and the shield of faith to extinguish every fiery dart of the enemy. For your words are powerful and your prayers effective when offered with a heart surrendered fully to me. In the days to come, you will see the unraveling of lies, the exposing of hidden agendas, and the rise of truth like a blazing sun breaking through the darkest night. And with this revelation will come freedom, release, and a restoration that exceeds even your greatest hopes. Yet you must remain vigilant, for the enemy will not relinquish his hold quietly. He will rage, he will threaten, and he will attempt to sow discord within your soul and your relationships. But stand firm in the knowledge that greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. And nothing can separate you from my love. Not even the curses spoken by those who once pledged love but now seek to harm. Your inheritance is secure, your destiny is sure, and your victory is guaranteed because I have written your name in the Lamb's book of life, sealed it with my own blood, and declared you worthy of every blessing heaven can pour out. Now is the time to rise up boldly, to claim your rightful place as a child of the Most High, to speak life over your family, to forgive those who have wronged you so that the chains of bitterness and resentment can be broken, and to walk forward in faith, knowing that your steps are ordered by me and your path illuminated by my light. Take up your cross daily, surrender your fears and doubts to me, and watch as mountains move, as walls fall, and as chains break, because nothing is impossible for those who believe. And your belief has the power to shatter every curse and usher in a season of supernatural favor and breakthrough. Remember that every tear you have shed has been collected by me. Every prayer whispered in the silence has been heard, and every sacrifice made in the quiet has been recorded in heaven. And the reward awaiting you is beyond measure, for I am preparing to pour out blessings so abundant that your heart will overflow with joy and your testimony will become a beacon of hope to many who walk in darkness. Hold fast to this promise, dear one, and let no fear or doubt keep you from stepping into the fullness of my plan for your life. For I am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble, and I have not abandoned you. Now, go forth clothed in my righteousness, armed with my word, and covered by my grace, and watch as every curse melts away in the light of my love. Every enemy flees at the sound of my name, and every blessing flows freely into your life and legacy. For I am God Almighty, the beginning and the end, and I am with you always, even until the end of the age, declaring over you this day that you are victorious, you are beloved, and you are chosen for a purpose greater than you can imagine. Step into your destiny, and let my glory be revealed through you forevermore.